It's L times A over A plus e to the negative KLT. Multiplying numerator and denominator by e to the negative KLT, which is like dividing by e to the KLT. Then you only have one exponential term here. And this term clearly approaches 0 as t approaches infinity, so you approach a over a. Same thing, but it's a little easier to write this out with formal limits. Okay? Because the limit is so obvious. This approaches 0, therefore this approaches a over a, and y approaches L. Okay? Make sense? Okay, well there's your solution. And there are other forms, totally equivalent to whatever notation your book uses, and I don't even look, because I don't want you to be too notation dependent. Although I notice that you tend to use the notation of the book rather than the superior notation I show you. Okay? Actually, the book's notation is generally more elegant and more standard. And it tells me that you're actually using the book, which is shocking. And I want to encourage that. Okay? But it should have the same feel whether you're using the book's notation or this notation. And if it doesn't, it means you don't really understand it, you're just imitating it. And if you imitate it well enough, you know, that's okay. That's all engineers ever do.
Shots fired.
Okay. And of course, engineers and mathematicians are always kidding each other. We respect one another. And mathematicians and physicists always do the same thing, and physicists and engineers do the same thing. Since I do both mathematics and physics, I'm just schizophrenic as heck. I keep kidding myself back and forth, and there's no end to it. Okay, well, I'm more of a mathematician than I am a physicist, okay? In some ways, I'm more akin to the physicist's way of approaching things. I was trained in the robotics school, so I know what pure mathematicians do. But I really like having a meaning to things, and that's physics. Okay, well, and then engineering, you make it work. I want engineers to do that. Okay, so I have no quarrel with engineering education.